Hey, it is Aliki here, and I think this video is going to be very different because I just kind of want to stop and reflect on the trip so far and actually kind of explain what I'm doing, because I feel like I started to travel. I put out a lot of videos like to show you all these amazing places, which is my main goal, but really it's all those little trips are a part of one bigger trip, the South America tour, and I haven't really explained much of what is the plan, because to be fair, there was never a plan. We didn't plan anything. We just bought flight tickets, one-way tickets to South America, and we just kind of, going on explore. We're planning it 2-3 days ahead, but there definitely has been some kind of idea and a plan of what we want to do. The original plan was to spend 1 month in each country, so we start in Colombia, we go to Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay, and then depending on how much time we had left, we would decide what we do after. But yeah, I feel like the more we plan, the more all the plans go wrong. So we're literally just living day by day, planning day by day, and at the moment we're kind of hitting a big milestone. Now currently we are in Ecuador by the Pacific coast. It's absolutely amazing here. I'm by the beach now, and I feel like we traveled 3 months, super intense, changing city, places every 3-4 days, and it's really tiring. Traveling is tiring. Planning traveling is extremely tiring and hard. So we hit the coast of Ecuador here, and I think we're just taking a few days off. We're just chilling by the beach, surfing, eating some good pizza. Oh my gosh, we found this amazing pizza place here, and we've been eating pizza there every night, and ice cream after. It's amazing. Anyway, we've been having like a proper vacation mood on like for 3-4 days now, because yeah, we've been traveling for 3 months. It's been actually quite hard, quite intense. So now when we are by the beach here, we're just kind of a bit relaxing and kind of thinking the next steps, because the plan was to go to Peru this weekend, and because there are riots and protests in Peru, a lot of things are cancelled, and of course our bus from Ecuador to Peru has been cancelled. Again, one of those plans that it was one only plan that we had, and it's gone. So now we have an option to buy very expensive tickets to Lima and still continue with our trip in Peru, or come up with like a cheap, good alternative. So basically maybe go directly to Bolivia or any other country. But to be fair, all of them, the flight tickets are quite expensive. So internally within the countries, within South America, it's still actually very expensive to fly. It's only cheap within the country, so within the Colombia, within the Ecuador, but between the countries in South America, it's still expensive. That's why we are trying to use bus as much as possible. Obviously, it's more better for the environment too. And we had these really good cheap tickets from Ecuador to Peru this weekend. We had a plan, and the plan is crashed. So yeah, now we are a bit lost. We are here, obviously. I can't complain. I'm not complaining of being stuck here. And we're not stuck, we just need to think of the next plan. And I mean, this has been the hardest part of this trip, is to constantly plan the next steps, find the next hotels, find the next flights, find the next bus tickets. Like, it's constantly, you don't just plan a little vacation, a 2-week vacation. You are constantly planning and thinking of the things, where to go next, how to get there. So yeah, I mean, 3 months non-stop traveling can be quite challenging. Also, we kind of had like an end date. We were planning to travel until the end of June, but that plan went wrong too. So now we are a bit like, we can travel forever, but no, we have some plans in Europe in August, so we're definitely gonna come back in summer to Europe. But that's another thing, like, we don't have that strict end date anymore. We can kind of extend our trip a bit if we want. So that's actually good, because we thought we're not gonna have time for Brazil. Now it looks like we might have an opportunity to go to Brazil. So far we've done Colombia for 6 weeks, then Ecuador now for 6 weeks, and I think we're probably gonna stick with the plan to go to Peru, just because it kind of makes sense. I think sometimes you just need to, forget about the expense and just really do what was in the plan, what we wanted to do, because Machu Picchu is something that I've been looking forward to so much, and May actually is a really good time to go to Peru because of the weather. So I think we're probably just gonna try to find the cheapest possible tickets we can, which will be still expensive, but doesn't matter, we'll forget about it. And we'll go to Peru. Then the plan is to go to Bolivia and check out the salt deserts, and then through Paraguay, getting to Iguazu waterfalls, which is like for me the second biggest highlight of this trip. And then we have the big question of going either to Brazil or Argentina. We haven't decided yet because both places kind of has like pros and cons, and obviously we want to see both of them, but I don't think we're gonna have enough time. So yeah, that's the big question mark, where we're gonna end the trip. But yeah, the plan was to travel for 5-6 months. Now it looks like it's gonna be like 6-7 months, which I'm not complaining at all. But yes, I think I just wanted to share with you a bit the other side of this whole traveling thing. You see the little videos I'm putting out about all these beautiful places, and I really hope they inspire you to travel and check out these places yourself. But there is a lot that goes behind this trip. I think I really want to make this video, this different video, just about me kind of like explaining the behind the scenes, because the behind the scenes are intense and hard, and you constantly need to be planning, constantly need to think of the next steps, where you're gonna stay, because whenever we come and we book like for 2-3 nights, you think, okay, I have 2-3 days now, you know, to kind of figure out the next 2 weeks. It never happens like that. It never happens like that. The time when we have to check out, literally we have 1 hour left to check out, and we are like booking the next place where we're gonna stay, because the days just run so quickly, especially like us, like, you know, for me, for the blogging, we are constantly doing things, exploring, and the days just run by like crazy. I think we started the trip 2 weeks ago, but it's been 3 months already. I absolutely can't believe this. I mean, the trip so far has been absolutely amazing. The experiences, the places we see, the people we meet. This trip is incredible. In no way I'm complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I just kind of want to share with you a bit the behind the scenes, the hard bits of constantly being in this planning mode. And of course I'm blogging too, so I'm constantly filming. I'm creating these videos, I'm editing. Sometimes I'm editing until 3 o'clock in the night, and in the next morning at 8 o'clock we already need to take a bus to the next place. And it's just like, sometimes it's like 3 days non-stop doing things, filming, going, exploring, editing, putting out, and then you want to like sit down and you're like, you can't. You have the bus in 1 hour and you have to run to the next place. And I don't complain at all. I love this. I wouldn't change it for anything. But yes, there is a lot of stress that goes behind this trip, and sometimes it's really hard. And I'm traveling together with my boyfriend, and he obviously has his own schedule, he has his own company, his own work, because we are not just traveling, we are traveling and working, and this is a lifestyle. So if anyone messages me, like friends and family, if anyone messages me, oh, how is the holiday, I absolutely hate it. I get so mad, because this is not a holiday. We are just trying this new lifestyle of traveling and working, basically being anywhere in the world and working from anywhere in the world. We're trying to embrace this new digital nomad lifestyle, and it's a learning curve itself, because we've never done this before. We've never worked in a situation where we always, and this is another thing, we always need to make sure we have a good Wi-Fi, either in a hotel, or if not in a hotel, we have some coffee shops near us so we can go and work. So it's not just managing traveling, it's managing the whole new lifestyle of working and traveling. So yeah, so my boyfriend has a company, and he has his own schedule and his meetings, and I'm doing my blogging. I'm planning a lot of trips and excursions and tours, and you know, I want to see it, and I want to film it, and I want to show it. So it's kind of like managing our both schedules together is another hard bit, which again, I'm not complaining at all. I'm so grateful that we can live this lifestyle, we can try to live this lifestyle, but some days can be really hard. And I think the first day when we arrived here, I just spent the whole day in a hammock watching YouTube videos, because I just had to shut down. Sometimes it can get really tough. Because despite all the stress and canceled buses and all the issues possibly that could come our way and are coming our way, we of course gonna continue the trip. We still have like 3-4 months to travel, new countries to visit, new videos to make and film. Super excited about that. Of course, I'm posting all the daily stuff, like live stuff on Instagram, so make sure to follow me on Instagram to kind of keep up with the things happening right now. I'm also quite active on Twitter, so if you prefer Twitter, make sure to follow me on Twitter too. And yeah, new videos, new travel destinations coming up very, very, very soon. So if you have any amazing travel recommendations for Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay, Uruguay, Brazil and Argentina, then definitely put them down in the comments. I'm reading all the comments. I love to get some new ideas for the upcoming trips. So yeah, if you have any good ideas, please comment them below. Thank you everyone who are watching my videos, who are supporting my videos, who are giving me likes. Honestly, each like, each watch minute on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere really, really helps to build up my blog, build up the brand. So thank you very, very much for everyone watching my videos. I appreciate you all so, so much.